Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Rajveer Soin, and in this video I want to talk to you about a very voodoo thing. It's called manifestation. Now you've probably heard of the law of attraction or the law of assumption. And when I heard these things, I thought it was like voodoo magic until I actually started applying it and realized that holy shit, we are truly like little specks of God in these human bodies creating this world around us, and it's so amazing. So my journey started about 7 years ago when I went through my first horrible breakup. Like every day was such a sad day for me, and my friend just gave me this book called The Magic. So for a lot of you, your introduction to the law of attraction or manifestation is probably the book called The Secret. So this was another one that was written by the same author called The Magic, which is talking about being grateful for different things that you have in your life already, and then start applying that gratitude for the things that you wanted, and those things would come to you. And so I tried this with like getting a camera. I was getting into wedding photography at the time and I didn't have a good camera. It costed about $1,100. So one of the exercises in the book was to write a check of an amount you wanted so that you can cash it into the universe, or the universe gives it to you during a certain date of that check. So I did that. And I remember so vividly. I wrote this check for October something. I'd written it in July. So I put it in my cupboard, I forgot about it. And come to October, I was last minute booked for a wedding. My second wedding actually in my career, that the bride was going to pay me $1,100. So I immediately took that cash and went and bought the camera. But it was so mind-blowing to see that this thing actually worked. But there was these small hints here and there of my gratitude where I saw my life getting better and better, but it wasn't like a logical, like, oh my gosh, this is the reason why. Until the check thing actually happened, like that was when I was sold. I'm like, this thing works. I don't know how, there's a higher power somewhere, the universe, this thing works. So that's how my journey into the law of attraction, the law of assumption started. So ever since, I've been able to manifest so many beautiful things. I've been able to manifest my life of travel, my life of content creation, the amount of money that I make. However, I still do have a little bumps in the road where I don't believe in it and I start questioning it. And actually, I think that's the reason why I'm making this video. If you're in that part of your journey where you're questioning it, or you're just getting started and you're also questioning it, this is a reminder, right? That manifestation does work. And it's all about who you're choosing to be right now in this moment. Who are you choosing to be? Are you choosing to be someone who doesn't believe in it? Because that's just the way manifestation works. If you want something positive, it's not the only time where you can press the button and be like, okay, I'm manifesting positive. You can be the same person who will manifest negative. So if you don't believe in manifestation, that basically means you're not believing in you manifesting the things that you want. And so, of course, then the things that you want will not come to you because you're not believing in the fact that you can manifest them, right? Because like it or not, we're always manifesting. So if you're not manifesting your dream life, then you're just manifesting the cycle that you're probably in right now, or you're manifesting negative, or you're just letting the outside world influence you and you're just manifesting more of that outside world, if that makes sense. All right, so with all that being said, if this is something that you want to dabble into, this is my complete idiot's guide to manifesting the things that you want in your life. So step number one is to realize that everything that has been manifested in your life, everything that you have gone through, has all been manifested by you. And let's just add some logic into this. We have, up until today that you're watching this video, or if you've been introduced to manifestation and you're like, what is all this jazz? Up until that moment, you were unaware of the things that you were manifesting. And basically you had the outside world, things like media, your parents, your friends, your family, they were influencing your mind, and your mind was creating more of what you are being influenced with. So that's manifestation in a nutshell. that was all happening subconsciously. Now you're more aware of it, and now you can decide that you want to consciously start manifesting things in your life. So that leads to step number 2, which is consciously deciding what is it that I want in my life today. So if you want a relationship, or if you want a car, or if you want a lot of money, write that down. And here's where a lot of people get this thing wrong. So the idea behind writing down what you want is not so that you're writing it down and you're passing it to the universe and blah 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 blah. It's just to remind yourself that this is what I want. So I'll give you an example. Lately I've been manifesting a relationship and I've not written it down. So what happens is I keep bouncing around like what I want. Do I want a relationship anymore? No. Do I want to just be like really attractive to women? Or do I want to just be single and like be a single playboy? So all those just keep bouncing around in my head, and I keep seeing the universe reflecting different things until I actually decided like a few days ago to be like, you know what, dude, sit down, write down what you actually want. And what I truly want is to be in a relationship. And I need to remind myself constantly that that's what I want to be in. Because the human mind, it's crazy. It's like a monkey. So if you decide today that you want $10,000, tomorrow you're going to be like, oh yeah, but like, okay, what's my goal again? Or no, I think maybe a boat. Or am I even worth being like 10,000? So no, we're going to cut all of that, and that's the reason why we write down. So I am going to be in a relationship, or I am in a relationship. That's your focus, and you're going to narrow your focus towards it. So from there, step number 4, I think we're in step number 4, is you're actually going to read that statement, I am rich, and just imagine a scene. So again, the scene, I'll just explain this. The scene that you're going to imagine is not what's going to actually manifest. And this is not a technique. The idea is to elicit a feeling or connect to that version of you that has said statement, right? So if we sit down and just think of, okay, what does it feel like right now that I am rich? Wow, yeah, I'm buying that car. I am able to pay off my parents' expenses. Man, that feels so good. Actually, I feel like super proud about that. I'm sitting in my new car that it has this nice leather interior. Man, that's actually giving me goosebumps. This is so cool. And in this moment where I'm imagining this, I'm thinking back during the times when I was actually broke and didn't have oh my gosh, this is amazing. So you're basically taking yourself through an imaginary scene of what it is that you really want. Finally, move on with your day. Literally, it's that simple. What you don't want to do is you don't want to go back into your current reality. Now, basically, the idea is to realize that your current reality is your past. It's all the past stuff that you're influenced with that has been created now. So if you come back to it and you look around in your reality and you're like, where's my car, or why am I not rich yet? You have to realize that there's a time delay, and it's all your past crap that's being manifested right now, and you kind of have to wait for it to like completely dissolve until you finally see the conscious things that you're manifesting right now. So think of like a clogged pipe, right? When you try to open the water, it's so clogged and nothing's coming out until you use that sucker thingy to remove the dust, and the first thing that comes out is like so much dirty water and mud and all this crap until you finally see like a proper flow of water. Think of your entry or your journey into conscious manifestation just like that. So now you have to wait for all this crap to like disappear, stop reacting to it, just realize that, okay, fine, I am now going to manifest my whatever I want. So I just have to let this crap go. And as it goes, the water is going to start flowing. The thing with manifestation, and a lot of people get this wrong, is like they will hyper focus on doing this all the time and being like, okay, I need to do it like now and all the time and forever so that I can see my results. But manifestation is actually really, really simple. You can sit down and think of your I am statement for like 5 minutes, move on with your life. You'll notice it manifest in like a couple of days. That's how simple it should be. But with all the resistance and the past programming, a lot of people have this going back to the 3D, not believing that manifestation works, not believing in their own power. And so you go back into the world and you're like, oh my gosh, yeah, I did that. Is that really true? Like, oh my gosh, I did that. Am I even going to be rich? That's where you're getting in the way of yourself. So you kind of don't want to do that. You just want to you want to feel the feeling and then let it go and just pleasantly expect that it's going to happen. The moment you can start doing that, you'll see a huge shift in your reality, and it's honestly it's scarily insane. One last point that I want to leave you guys with, and I guess this is just coming out from what has been one of my recent experiences, and I feel like a lot of people are probably also going through the same, is stop watching a lot of content about manifestation. I know I'm probably going to make more content about it, and this is shooting myself in the foot, but everyone has a different perspective on how to do things, and people complicate it more than it should be complicated, which for me in my past couple of months, it drove me nuts. You know, a lot of people are like, oh yeah, don't put this on a pedestal, or oh yeah, you gotta learn how to stop being needy, or oh yeah, you gotta do this and do that and do this and do that and do that. And it's like, why? If I want XYZ, so what if I need it? Like literally, so what if I need it? When I get XYZ, I'll be good. It's human nature to stop being needy for the things that you like. So if you need something, if you need water, when you drink the water, you don't need it anymore. Sure, you probably just want it, but you don't need it anymore. So stop watching all these other videos. Don't get into the spiral of manifestation. I'm telling you this now as a beginner. Just follow the 4-step simple process. And if you ever do feel that you're getting lost, just come back to the same video and follow the simple 4-step process. And you'll be good. The rest of the stuff, there's no point, honestly. I feel like if you have your girlfriend or your boyfriend, or if you have all the money, are you going to sit there and be thinking, yeah, no, now I'm needy, or yeah, no, like I'm confident with this, that bullshit, all this stuff that these other people say in their videos. Oh my god. Yeah, so anyways, I hope this video helps, and I'm rooting for you. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.